This is a Hypnosis audio. Please don't drive or operate any kind of machinery, balance with one leg on top of a mountain, or skydive while listening to this track. Thank you and enjoy. So just make sure you're comfortable, sitting preferably with your feet flat on the floor, hands not touching each other. Pick a spot on the wall, above eye level, and stare at that spot as if it's really interesting. Just watch what it does. After a while, you'll find it's quite difficult to concentrate on it. You'll find that it doesn't just stay exactly as you first observed it. It will change in some way. It may move about. You may find that it goes out of focus, or maybe even changes colour. But only you know what that spot is doing. While you're looking at that spot, take a nice deep belly breath. Hold it. Let it out slowly. Do that again. Hold it. And let it out. Let out any tension while you're doing that. In again, in through the nose. Hold it. Let it out. And just relax. Just breathe normally now and notice how that in-breath cools the back of your throat and how the out-breath warms it back up. So now as you become more relaxed, just notice the sounds around you, from outside where you live, from inside your domicile, and from inside of you, including that tinnitus. Those sounds, including that T sound, you can find to be very soothing and relaxing. You'll find them helping to take you deeper inside your mind as you go from normal waking consciousness to a relaxed but alert state where anything is possible. The sound of my voice will also relax you deeper. And my voice will go with you for this entire journey. Your subconscious mind will hear every word I say, because these words are designed to make the changes you want at a deep level. I'd like you to start counting now, backwards from 300. Every number going down takes you into a more relaxed frame of mind. So start counting, 300, 299, 298, carry on. While you count those numbers going down, you can choose to listen to my voice, to not listen to my voice, or anything in between. Notice your breathing. Notice that part of your mind that is now counting. Notice those eyelids. Noticing all the things you're noticing. And you may remember to forget some of those numbers, or you may forget to remember them. Some may disappear completely, and you're sure they were there last time you looked. You can look for them, and they may be in a different place to where you expected, or they may just have ceased to exist. And you'll find this amusing while noticing all those other things. As you count yourself down to a nice comfortable place to access the incredible power of your mind, your powerful subconscious that controls everything and has the power to change your life in every imaginable way. Because that place is where all our habits, our personality traits, our representations of everyone we know, our health, our beliefs, our outlook on life resides. At this level of consciousness, we have the power to change any of those things, big things. And so something as small as taking control of the tinnitus sound that's been bothering you will be so easy for you. Although small in comparison, in your waking state that sound was troublesome. And it's important that you realize that you can reduce it by using this power that you probably didn't know you had, but now you're becoming aware of. You may notice now those eyelids, because you're relaxing so deeply, are becoming just a little too heavy to not close. As the little muscles that make them work start to relax deeply. And if you haven't already, then just let them close now and rest with your eyes closed. So now as you sit there relaxing even deeper, just bring your attention to a big toe or a thumb, your choice. Just notice what that digit is feeling, the texture of whatever it's making contact with. Is it warm, cold, in between? Is it tingly? You may even be able to feel the blood pumping through it. Only you know how it feels. Notice all of the sensations in that appendage. And move to the next one. Notice what that one is doing. And then to the next. And the next. Just notice everything about those feelings, those sensations. And then to the smallest finger or toe. Just noticing, and notice that you've noticed noticing. And you can just let go of your normal daytime wakefulness and drop into a relaxing but aware state of consciousness, where all these things are available to you. The change that you've come to listen to this track for is to reduce the volume of that tinnitus that was bothering you. And because you're so relaxed now, you'll start to get the changes you want. And repeating this experience several times will drive the ideas deeper into your mind and enable you to take better control every time you do this. This way of learning new ways is so much faster than using willpower alone. You've now joined a group of aware people who are realizing there is so much more we can do to help ourselves and others through difficult times and issues which seem small but have a disproportionate impact on our daily lives. Your mind has its own reason for letting you hear this sound, and in later experiences we can explore the reasons why your deeper mind may be wanting to subject your conscious mind to those sounds, which when you're conscious can be very annoying, although at the moment less so. So now that you're so deeply relaxed, then you can imagine now that you're sitting in your favourite place, in your favourite chair, or a specially made custom piece of furniture that fits you perfectly and supports every part of your body so you can feel weightless, as if floating, carefree. This could be a place that you've been on holiday, something from your childhood, or just a scene you've made up to be the perfect vision of your ideal relaxing spot. If you cannot visualize this place easily, then just get a feel for being in that place. Imagine it's dusk, still warm, or the perfect temperature for you. You can see or feel things around you, the relaxing sea, sounds, the smells, which can put you in a receptive frame of mind, open to the self-healing journey that you're now part of. If at any time during this session you get distressed in any way, if anything comes up that disturbs you, then you'll remember that you're safe and comfortable in your own space. And if you want, then you'll be able to come out very quickly, so you can relax even deeper now, knowing you're safe. This is your time. Nobody wants anything from you. You are the most important person in your life, because if you are not okay, then it's much more difficult to be of service to your loved ones. If you make sure that you're well and happy, then you can easily look after those around you that are important to you. So as you relax more, taking in those surroundings, going deeper with every word I say, and every breath you take, you can imagine now that you have in your hand a device, such as a tablet or phone. It's on flight mode, so you cannot be disturbed. Fire up an app called Control Room. When the user interface appears, then scan it to get familiar with it. This is the control interface for your subconscious control room in your mind that looks after all of your bodily functions. In the search box, type the word tinnitus. This will bring up the panel that controls the volume and other aspects of the tinnitus sound you experience. Find the volume or level control on that interface and start to reduce it. At first it may be slightly reluctant. This is normal because your mind has to get used to you being able to change this, and with practice it will become easy. If at first it doesn't want to go down, take it up ever so slightly and then down. You'll find it should move a bit easier. So I'll give you a little while to do that, and in your present trance you will have all the time you need. Good work, and whatever level you've managed to get that sound down to is right for you at this moment in time. When later I ask you to come back to normal waking consciousness, then you will keep whatever changes you make here. These will be permanent. If you find they're not as deep as you think they are while you're here, it's because the sound in your present frame of mind is being used as part of your relaxation. And it's just a sound that you can be objective about. You will also feel more detached from the sound when fully awake, as if it's not really part of you anymore. So now move on to the next control. And that control is a choice of whichever your mind knows will be most effective for you at this present time. The choice is noise cancelling, as in noise cancelling headphones. I expect you're familiar with how they work, except this is an internal version of that technology. And because your mind is so much more complex than those electronics, it's likely that your version will work a lot better. The other control that your mind may put up on that interface for you is distance. With this control, you'll be able to move that sound from where it is now to outside of your head, and as far away as you can get it, and it will sound far away, and obviously be lower in volume because of that. So look at your device, get a feel for the next control that your mind has decided will be most effective. When you've got that, start using it to make the changes. Either cancel the sound as much as it will allow you to at this time, or make it seem further away, as far as it will allow you to during this session. And I'll give you some time to do that. Great work. Whatever you've achieved there is right for you, and every time you listen to this track, you'll get more benefit, more control, and more confidence that you can finally take charge of this issue that's been troubling you for so long. Every time you listen to this track, you can also make a different choice for that second control to try out the other option. You'll keep those changes. When you come back to normal consciousness in a while, you'll notice and be pleased that the level of that tea is lower, more pleasant, or many or all improvements that you've been looking for. So in your own time now, come back up through those layers of consciousness, back to normal waking state, only as fast as your mind can accept that these changes will be long-lasting and even permanent.